Okay, I want to talk about changing the paper in the ticket printer. Okay, right now we have a ticket printer in front of us. I'm going to turn it sideways to make it easier to see. And there's a thumb screw in the back here. I'm just going to unscrew the thumb screw, pull off the cover, and set it off to the side. Okay, inside here we have the ticket printer with the roll of paper in it. Okay, now this is a full roll of paper, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this roll out, and normally it'll be an empty roll that you replace, but this time I'm just going to take it out. To remove the paper, there's a little green button down here. We press this button down, that releases it. Pressing it back up engages it. So I'm going to press it down, and I'm going to release it, and that allows me to pull the paper out. Like that. The paper's out. Now I need to save this spool right here. Okay, now I want to put a new roll of paper in here. So I'm going to set this down for a minute. And I have a new roll of paper. I'm going to take the wrapping off the paper, discard the wrapping. Now there's one very important step here. You notice that there's some sticky stuff right there on the first wrap of paper. Well, I can't have that feed through the ticket printer, so I got to tear that off and get rid of it. So I'm just going to tear it off. Well, that leaves a kind of a rough piece of paper, so I'm going to fold it nicely. Now if you have a scissors, you can do that. It can make a nice straight cut. But the goal is to have a nice straight edge here. So I just folded it back so the rough edge is back there. Now this gives me a smooth edge to fold in there. Preferably a scissors will do a nice cut, but if you don't have one, you can just fold it back. I'm going to take the spool, I'm going to slide it in to the center. I'm going to set it down into the slot, and now it's ready to go. Okay, now this has an auto feed feature, so I'm going to flip the lever back up to the up position. Now, while it's in the up position, it'll auto feed. So I take this paper and I'm going to feed it in there, and it's going to grab it and pull it on in and lock in place. Now you make sure you pull this piece of paper out and throw it away. If you don't, you're likely to have paper jam when you start printing tickets. Okay, and it'll say online. We can press the online offline button if we want to. It'll show the printer status, but we want to have it online, and then we press the button and make sure it works, and yes it does. It prints the ticket number 6, and we're ready to go.